Hello, and this is Ravenhoof Blue. I am streaming for HAHCon today. And I'm going to demonstrate how I draw in Krita using a Wacom tablet. A Wacom into a straw to be exact, and here we go. If you have any questions, ask them in the chat, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. For those wondering, I am using Krita for my art. Krita is a free drawing software. You can do a lot in it. It has a lot of preset brushes that are very nice. So this is going to be pretty great. So usually when I start a drawing, I start with a circle for the head because that's just what I do. I don't know why, I just always start with a circle. You don't have to start with a circle if you don't want to, but you know, do what you want. So, according to the thing, you're going to be a little bit delayed, but that's okay. Things are going to be great. If you stay for the whole stream, or you stay until about 5 o'clock, you're going to get a nice little surprise. So, to start off, like I said, I start with drawing a circle. And then, for a snout, I just do a kind of circle-y shape. And I add a neck like this, just a couple curves. And I connect them all like this. This is probably going to be a profile view of a pony, for those wondering. I don't know who it's going to be yet. It'll probably be something like Twilight but not Rarity. Rarity's hair is torturous. The most important thing to do is just do what feels right. I don't have anything else to say. My animation teacher always says just express your emotions for the whole drawing. It doesn't matter. Hi, SJ Gaines. Yes, I shouted you out. Ooh, maybe it'll be Rainbow Dash. Alright, so for hair, I usually start with a simple sketchy thing of the hair. I'm not very great at drawing hair or anatomy or really anything. Just, just a person learning. So, usually after I make the sketch, I use the 2B pencil tool for the sketch. Then I usually take the ink brush and I start a new layer, and I use the ink brush for my inking. And I really hope you can see this, because Yeah. Usually, sometimes I also change the opacity of the lower layer so that I can see what I'm doing. Because it's annoying when you're an artist and you can't see. So, I'm surprised that so many of you showed up. Pretty cool, hey? Yes, it is Krita, the amazing Krita! Ow, that hurt my throat. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you how I draw eyes. Sometimes I do add eyes if I don't want to do a silhouette, but I don't add eyes if I want to do a silhouette, but for eyes, I just draw a simple oval. This is a profile, so it needs to be a little closer over here. So, I am very proud to be a HAHCon panelist this year. I tried to join HAHCon last year, but I was in Baltimore for BronyCon, and the Wi-Fi doesn't work. In the convention center, and the hotel's Wi-Fi was like $13. About maybe 14 pounds if you're in England. I don't know. I don't know conversion. I don't do conversion. I do art. So, when I do add color, I just do it a recommended method. I also take the brush and if I'm doing a bust, I'll do that. Just fill it in because I don't want to have any holes, because then there's a whole bunch of erasing to do and it's just annoying. So usually I take the magic wand selector tool, and I select the portion. Then I take the fill tool, and then I fill it. I have configured my fill bucket to fill the whole line art, and I mostly included configuring the selection tool because it was not the best selection tool that the default came with. I will tell you my settings maybe after the stream if people are still there, if they want to know. And the reason why I'm filling in this whole thing is because I have started a layer, and there's a mask layer over it, and it's got the inherit alpha on. So that means that it only colors on what has already been colored. So it works when you're coloring and you want to do your shading on 2 different layers. Ouch, what? What hurts? Was it my yelling? Sorry. Big error. Oops. Sometimes the selecting tool can be extremely annoying when you're first learning how to use it. I don't have that much experience with Krita with the tablet because I only got this tablet in December. But I've learned a lot very quickly from watching tutorials, and I don't really remember what Rainbow Dash looks like, so don't blame me if I mess up. I haven't watched MLP in, months? I don't even know. Not my fault, just that I get sidetracked, start watching Powerpuff Girls a little bit. So if this does not look like Rainbow Dash, please forgive me. But I think it's looking pretty close. Oh, the Wi-Fi prices. Yeah, $13. About €14, £14. Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much for Wi-Fi. It was a very fancy hotel, and we got a discount because it was BronyCon, and they're like, let's take all the money from let's give the bronies a good time and not steal all their money. Oh, see, look it. I hate it when I accidentally select the wrong thing. So I am filling this in the mask layer. Oh, hello there, Gerald Moore. Nice to meet you. So, their eyes are like a weird violety, weird reddish violet. Oops, too red. There, that's it. That's her eye color. And of course I'm gonna shade this later on. And I never ever use pure white. Oh, I mean, I use it if it's like for a highlight, a very bright highlight, but I never use pure white because I do not like doing that. I will use pure black only for outlines. If I have a character that has black, I will not make it a pure black because I just don't like it. It's too bright. Too bright. Oh, Brohoof, back to you, Eli. Woohoo! Yeah, sorry I'm switching back and forth between my dashboard. It's just that I'm not advanced enough to know any way to show the chat yet, but I'll ask questions maybe next year. But so far, this seems to work. Oop. So, this is what it looks like when I draw a flat colored picture. So, to shade, I always make sure I lock the opacity so that when I color, when I draw, it won't go past the borders. And if you're wondering how I switch tools so fast without showing the mouse, that's because I have set certain hotkeys for everything, and that's just what I do. Oh no, I don't want to have that tool. The tool that I use for my shading is the fill circle. It's very helpful. There. Yeah, Inkpot Butt is my sister. Her name is Compass Rose. She is, I'd say she's sort of she's okay. She's like, I can't say much. I'm kind of biased, but you know. I have no idea why it looks like your last chat was in caps. It sure as heck isn't in caps from my view, but you know, never know. So, when I'm shading hair, it's a little more difficult. I don't like that color, but we gotta deal with it. Because I saved the alpha, it won't go on what I already shaded. So, that's helpful. I suggest you take notes on this, but don't take everything I say for word because I am not an expert. I have only been doing art for like... Okay, fine. I have been doing art for a long time, but I haven't been doing good art for a long time, so... Yeah. Best art I've done... I don't even know. It might be the stuff I'm doing now. So, like I said before, if any of you guys are new, there's going to be a special surprise at the end of the panel. And if you stay for the whole thing, something very great's gonna happen. So, yeah. Well, at the halfway point of the panel, not the end of the panel. Like, not at 6 o'clock. That'd be stupid. After the panel, I will be open for questions. If yours did not get answered, just let me know. And I'll darker. There. Oh, no, that's gray. I don't want Rainbow Dash gray. She's not discorded or anything. That's some junk. Okay, so I have configured my smudge tool to be very special. It's only at a dulling. If it's at smearing, it does some weird stuff that I don't like. Just look at that. Oh, okay. It didn't do anything. Yeah, it's just gross. I don't like it. Just look at that. I'll show you what it looks like. Just take me a sec. Yeah, I don't like how it makes it more opaque, less opaque. It's just gross to me. Now, you guys can use the smearing version if you want, but I always change it to dulling, because smearing looks weird. Or maybe it just doesn't want to smear for some reason. Yeah, smearing looks really weird, so I always change it back to dulling when I'm done. I don't know why I still have the settings so low with the size of the brush. I usually smudge with a brush of about 60, 30, anything higher than 20, because that's a bit too low to me. Now, this is not my best Rainbow Dash picture. In fact, I'm starting to think that the one I made when I was younger actually was better, which is sad. But that's what happens when you don't watch the show. I've been trying to get more into the furry fandom a little more, because they're cool. I try to make videos as often as I can. I'm trying to go for the goal of once or twice a month. So why don't you try and visit me once and twice a month, like Lucas Graham's kids? That wasn't a good joke, but yeah. So for highlights, I never use white. For shading, I never use black. I always use a different shade of the color. So for our highlights, we're going to take the ink dropper, get the right color, and drag it a little bit to the right. I mean the left. I don't know my opposites. So that it's a little lighter. See, I don't stream a lot. I do try to stream as much as I can. I'll probably stream a lot more than I'll upload videos. But I will always upload my streams. I'll definitely upload this stream and keep it public. I made some of my other streams. I'm trying to make them not as public because they're not my best streams, and but unless of course some sort of critic's gonna come along, I don't think it's gonna be helpful, and it's just gonna say I suck. So those are not my best streams, and I especially wanted to delete the one where my buddy and I were yeah, sorry I stopped talking. My sister asked me if I wanted some water or a drink. I don't know what she wanted me to have, but something. So there's Rainbow Dash. And I'm gonna do the highlights in the main now by taking the ink dropper, going to that dirty brown, I think it was supposed to be orange, but it's not orange anymore, color. And let's try and brighten it up a bit. Oh my gosh, I feel like Bob Ross right now. It's just a happy little accident. No. Oh. Yeah, just happy little accidents. So, for those wondering what sort of videos I upload videos, I upload animation, I upload my art streams, I also upload some music. Oh, thank you. Sorry, needed a drink break. And I also, no, I'm not drinking. I'm drinking Pepsi. For those wondering, I am not drinking. This is a G-rated stream, and I will not drink. Sorry for the inconvenience. So, excuse me. So, I'm gonna blend this. Remember, drag it up to about 60. And blend that. See, that's why you shouldn't give a guy carbonated drinks. So, for those wondering about what I do in the furry community, I am an artist there as well. And if you're wondering how you can find me on DeviantArt, you can find me on Furfinity, you can even find me on SoFurry, even though I'm not very active there because I don't like it that much. Yeah, this is the only exception where I'm going to use a smaller brush than I usually do because I don't want to blend everything all together. It looks kind of odd. And to make this a little more like the show style, I'm going to make these lines a different color by going up here to the layer, making it, right-clicking on my tablet, and go to group and click quick clipping group. And I go to the mask and I take my fill brush, go to a different color, and I just away. And now the lines are a different color and it look a lot better in that way, to me at least. And for those who didn't know, in Krita there are some really cool effects brushes. Hey! Music. I do all sorts of music. I draw, I write. I write music. I kinda do some random stuff. Aw, thanks, Dead Metal. You're so kind. Let's see what's been happening in the chat. To erase the little scribbles on the edge to make it look better. Thank you for that tip. Also, music. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I get distracted a lot. The music that I write is all sorts of genres. I kind of go for an alternative type of thing. I have a genre that's kind of random. If you want, you can leave the stream for a quick second, check out what sort of stuff I've done, and come back and tell me what you think. And I will get rid of those scribbles. Where's my eraser? I always use this eraser so that if I make a mistake, the eraser soft, so that if I make a mistake, it's not too, with the eraser, it's not too big of a deal. I think on this layer. It's not on that layer. Maybe it's on this layer? And it's not on that layer. Jeez, man, what layer is this on? Also, for those wondering where the sketch went, I just hid the layer. I didn't want to show that. Okay, I don't know where that line is coming from, but if any of you guys can figure out, but I know that video is blurry as heck, so you probably can't figure out what's going on. Oh my god. Okay, I'm zooming in and trying to see what this problem is. That's the hand tool, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what that is, and I don't know how to get rid of that. Oh well. I'll work at the line art a little bit. Take this eraser again and brush again. Okay, forget it. I'm using a different eraser. This thing is making me nervous. And I don't need that. Ooh, that was not a good idea. So I'm gonna just keep. Ooh, I don't want to do that either, apparently. So I'm gonna just keep removing a few of these line. Ooh, I don't want to lose that one. Just cleaning up the line art with an eraser. It's a very. Ooh. Oh my gosh! Every time I try to erase, it just leaves that white outline it always leaves. So I can't. Oops. Figure out what's causing this. I believe it's in this layer, but I'm not sure. I can remove alpha, and I was right. I removed that. And so I kind of cleaned a little rainbow dash here. Tutorials. What tutorials do I recommend? I recommend the Krita tutorials by actually no, I recommend the Krita tutorials that are on the website, the Krita website. Those are very good. They are some of the best ones. Oh, and seems like Ink Pop Butt, also known as Compass Rose, suggests Griffin Heart for the song. Griffin Heart is well, it's my very sad take on a heavy metal song. Be very careful, it might hurt your ears. It hurts mine because yeah, and there's a cutoff at the end. So yeah, synth pop. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to do. I did write a song called Eurodance, which I guess is close enough. And it's just a very bad take on a Eurodance song. Just I haven't submitted it yet, and I mostly do covers of other songs that I like. I am doing a covers of Woodpeckers from Space by Video Kids. It is unfinished, but it'll be coming out for all those. Oh, what would you like, Eli? Oops. Things are looking pretty good. It's still a little blurry, but you know, stuff gets furry. Holy oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not allowed to swear. I'm not allowed to swear. This is an entirely, totally clean video or stream. I cannot swear. I am sorry for all those who are disappointed. I am not allowed to swear. The family's like, make it G, so that children can watch it too. And I'm like, fine, I'll make it G. It was gonna be PG-13. So, I think Rainbow Dash is done. I did try cleaning up some of the line work. I had a bit of trouble, so I might go back to it later. And I'm gonna do another picture over here. Or maybe I'll just start a whole new picture. And all these pictures, when I'm done, they're going to go to DeviantArt and for Affinity. So if you find me on either of those, I'm known as Raven Fox with double X on for Affinity. Also, it's not really important for you guys to know what I'm typing. It just says HAHCon 2. And Krita is not responding. Krita, do your thing, do your thing. Okay, Krita's back. So every time I make a new picture, Krita stops responding. It's very annoying. Let's see what's happening in here. They're talking a lot about the turkeys. Okay. Seems like some good stuff's happening in the con. And for those wondering, this is my first time ever hosting a panel, and it looks like I'm doing a pretty good job. Eh? I don't really care about the analytics. They are not very important to me. I just want to do this for fun. Because HAHCon is fun, and that's all it's made for, I think. It was originally actually made for people who couldn't go to BronyCon, and I was one of those people who could go to BronyCon, so yeah, I was gonna try and go to BronyCon and the HAHCon at the same time, but as I said, Wi-Fi was too expensive. Wi-Fi doesn't work in the convention center, unless of course you're a member of the convention center, which I'm not. You could try, but you would fail. I'm bored, so I'm gonna make a little present, the Crown Prince, also demonstrating what I'm gonna draw, what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna draw, the head, and since this is a horse's convention, I'm just gonna draw her pony form. Usually I draw scribbles, the wolf, but you only can do what you gotta do. I do draw furry art, as I said, and it's very fun. I like being in the furry fandom. I'm making a fursuit. In fact, next year I might, after a nice good old year of experience, I might try to get a first panel, which is what Crown Prince wanted this year, but she was not able to find anyone to do a fursuiting panel. Even though I'm gonna do a fox fursuit because the grade of a pony is gonna be really difficult for a first-time suitor. But, and also for those wondering what digitigrade means, it means walks on their toes, basically. You know how dogs walk? Aw, thanks, guys. You're really sweet. Yeah, I try to interact with my viewers as much as I can. I don't want her smiling. I don't want Crown Prince smiling. I want Crown Prince smirking. And that's a creepy smile. That's not what I was going for at all. Okay. It's gonna be okay. You know what? I'm just gonna draw the snout first. Yeah, that's alright. I'll have to do. I'm pretty sure there are still a lot of people out there who still think Crown Prince is a boy. She's not. That's all I'm gonna say. Then again, you never know who's gonna still believe that. I was on Facebook the other day and someone claimed that Rainbow Dash was a boy. And I was like, on Facebook, I reacted with a sad face. Because that's just sad. Rainbow Dash is not a boy. Why is she voiced by a girl? Why is she have the feminine build? Why? If she is not a girl, I don't know what she is, but I think she's a girl. True, Crown Prince is a horse. Wow, you've never seen anyone else use Krita? That's horrible. More people need to use Krita. Krita is a good software. Use it. Oops. Yeah, I know that a lot of art streamers don't talk a lot while they draw. I do not talk a lot while I draw. I am like the quietest drawer on earth. But so I'm kind of randomly making stuff up to say as I go. You might recognize me from a lot of Crown Princess videos, because I'd say I'm one of her biggest fans, but you know, you don't have to believe that if you think you're a bigger fan. Oops. I don't want that there. I want it in the middle. So I'm gonna make that a quick clipping group and get ready for the. Oh, I didn't want to hide the line art. That was dumb. I'm gonna clean up some of this line art because I messed up. I don't want Crown Prince's freaking eyelash to look like my lid to look like that. Let's make it look a little thinner. See, I'm a nervous drawer, so when I draw, I push down really hard, which really affects the pin pressure, and that's why my lines are so thick. So I push down really hard for no reason, because maybe it's because I'm used to pushing down hard with a pencil. Because I'd rather do traditional art than this stuff that we call digital art. Yeah, changing the, yeah, I'm gonna stop playing around with this and finish her up. There. So we're gonna hide sketch layer. Yikes, what the heck happened there? Oops. No, I hate it when I make mistakes like this. Alright, let's take the eraser. a little fixer-upper. That's just weird. Oh my gosh, I have so much trouble figuring out this color Conference's hair. It's kinda, this is the color. Wow, first try. Never done that before. Let's fill her in. I said, let's shut up. Shut up. Why isn't it working? Why? 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 What is happening? Okay, apparently it doesn't want to fill for some reason. Did I mess up? Am I on the wrong layer? What happened? Somebody give me an answer. Will I draw your OC? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might have to start this picture over. Well, stuff happens. Ooh, it's almost the halfway mark. Something big's gonna happen. Something really big's gonna happen. Is this like not opaque or what? Oh, I'm using the eraser. Alright, that was dumb. Who uses the eraser tool when they're drawing? Who uses the eraser tool? Like, I mean, except to erase, but when you have the eraser and the fill on, it actually makes a difference. I didn't know that. That's important to know. So, I want to take the brush and make this kind of a pale bluish white. Oh, selecting. It's so hard to unselect everything. You just have to go to the side of the thing and move it around, and it's just too much to do. So this is the lazy way to do. Well, I'm not doing it the lazy way because I want to show people the proper way to do it, even though it takes way too much time. Which is fill in the whole thing with the base color. Oh, I nearly destroyed my connection there. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that whole thing a little later. Oh well. What got me into making art in the first place? I don't know. I've always liked drawing. It helps me stop fidgeting sometimes. In fact, it helps me concentrate more. So I think I got into it, and I never really don't know what really got me drawing. It's just that one day I just started drawing and I liked it, and I was like, let's do this thing. Now, there. In fact, I think this is a better color. Yeah, that's a better color. Does this look like Crown Prince to you? Cause it's looking kinda shy to me. But you know, that's me as an artist, self-critiquing. Her eyes are kind of a weird greenish thing going on. There we go. I usually don't draw with a reference. Unless, of course, it's someone's OC. Which I have done. But cool tablet. Alright, thanks for letting me know that it looks like Crown Prince. Or at least it sort of looks like Crown Prince. Hope she likes it. Maybe someone can invite her over when we're done. Well, not when we're done, but when the turkey gobbling contest is done. Because that's going to be done in like 15 minutes or so. I wonder how it's going. I wanted to join, but then I ended up with this panel. That looks good. I need to get that selection away. So now I'm going to lock the opacity in both layers. I don't really need to worry about that thing. And go to the this layer first. I do sometimes add shading in the eyes, but because this is kind of for fun and I don't really care right now, I'm like, forget it. Just forget it. Now, I know I'm not the best artist out there, but I don't let that stop me from making art. There are so many better artists than I am. So many. But that does not stop me from making art. Oops. I don't want to change that color. In fact, I just do it for the fun of it. All the time. If I join an art contest and someone else wins, which is literally every time, I don't care. I just feel like that was fun drawing your character. I'm gonna do that again sometime. I won one contest, and it was because there were like 2-3 people who entered, so no dip. But it was a fun contest, and I liked the characters that I had to draw for the contest. I have tried to pitch a contest before. It did not end very well. In fact, I'm still waiting for entries. So if anyone wants to have a hand at drawing my OCs, Jeremiah, Ravenhoof, Ravenfox, Crowhorn, or Francis the Dragon, be my guest, and there will be DeviantArt point prizes eventually, but most of the prizes are free art, so that should get some people riled up, ready to go. So I'm gonna blend these. And remember, I always use dulling because smearing looks bad to me. I don't know why, it just does. And I like how smoothly and kind of how painty. It kind of reminds me of the drawings on the Pokédex on the Pokemon website. It just looks so similar, and I like that style. So I'm like, let's roll with it. See, this is when I would use something close to white, because if the character itself is white, not the race white, I mean the color, literal white, I will use white for the highlight color, or something very close to it. But I try to stay away from extremely bright colors. Let's see what you guys are saying. Don't know who Purple Rosalind is, but yeah, okay. Oh, cool. That'd be nice. You can join the contest if you want. I'll post it for you. People do that, but I don't like doing that because it feels like art theft to me. And it's okay. I'm sorry I didn't do much more fancy coloring. Just that, kind of for fun. Usually, I'll put a link in the chat eventually. Ooh, I didn't mean to make that darker. I meant it lighter. Usually I'll. Oh, that's the smudge. See, I'm all scatterbrained today. Usually I would do something a little more detailed, and all the lines would be colored, and I would use the effects brushes, which are really cool. I'll show you an example of something I made with the effects brushes. It's a little bit. It's still G-rated, but it's a little scary, so I'd say PG. Well, it might be scary to someone else. It's not really that scary to me, but, you know. That's because I drew it. And the artist is fearless of the creations normally. Uh-oh. Oh, crud. The stream stopped. It just buffered. It just buffered. Oh my god, it's okay. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I think it just buffered. I think it just buffered. It's gonna be alright, alright? Alright, it's back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my microphone, it might have something to do with the stream stopping suddenly. So, you can, I'm sorry I'm kind of muttering. It's just that I don't know if my mic is working quite as well as I thought it was before. So, where do you enter the contest? You enter the contest on DeviantArt, but I'm going to eventually make a YouTube video saying that you can put your picture in the description. Oh. Well, I don't know what's going on. So the audio is pretty well. In fact, very well. And it says the video output's low. This is a nice print. I like this print. This is pretty neat. I haven't drawn a picture for Crown Prince in such a long time. I think I used to kind of get on her nerves sometimes when I would email her with a drawing. Alright, let's take this and make these lines a little more bland. Oh, no, that's right. The rule says that there's an unwritten rule that says that the only lines that can be black are the eyes. The lines around the eyes, because, and this is usually accounts for animation. Crown Prince mentioned this in Scribble Kibble, because it draws attention to the eyes, which can have more emotion. That is the reason why I undid it. Alright, nice to know. Aw, a lot of people left. That's okay. You guys can leave if you need to. There's one other panel coming up really soon. But if you want, you can stay for the whole thing, or you can leave. See? It's fine with me. There we go. There's our prince. The glorious founder of HAHCon. Ha 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 ha. Thanks. Thank you for saying I did a great job. And Google Chrome is not responding. Oh, never mind, it's back. Oh! Too many tabs, too many tabs. It's like Zerg Rush, but with tabs. Let's see what's happening in the Discord. Let's see what's happening in the Cozy's chat room. I said, let's see what... it's not responding. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of turkey references. Jump to present. This is too hard. Wow, this is more people than I thought attended last time. I wasn't even there. Oh no, the tabs. They're more like too many Pinkie Pies. I forgot. This is a... Brony convention. I need to keep my references straight. It's not a geek convention. I don't think. What's happening in Glitch's room? Alright, let's, I don't know. Is it almost 5? It's almost 5. Oh, my sister. Always logging in on my... Oh, it's taking a long time again. Respond! Oh, that worked. Sorry for the silence. I'm just going to log in again, and you can't see my password, so ha. Here it goes. It's gonna be in. So, a little bit ago, the panelists were talking... Ooh, 13,000 notifications. I'm gonna ignore that for now. So, before the convention began, a lot of the panelists were talking about how Wix took over DeviantArt, or bought out DeviantArt, as they put it. So, what do you guys think of this? I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, so this is something I might do on a different day when I'm... So I've got this rooster I made. Oh, so Equestrian did put HAHCon on their tab. Well, that took them a long time. Ignore that. It is not really the best picture I've done. I have a lot of buttons, stickers and stuff. So let's go to my journal. Ignore that. I was going to ask furries what they thought of how they came into the community and see what they thought. So let's go back to our original topic on... Okay, here it is. See, I started this contest in August and still no one's entered. So it's for 120 watchers and 5,000 page views after under a year. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. Or not the description. See, look at this. I'm thinking I'm making a YouTube video. I'm not responding. Something's up with this internet. Copy. Yes, I am about to put my link in the tab. I mean, in the chat. And how many people are still here? You know, that was a dumb question. I can look and check that myself. 28. So, 28. Thank you for staying. You will get a very special surprise for the last hour of the panel. And that special surprise is... I'm taking requests. Let's wait for them to get the message. I'm waiting for reactions, but I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna wait. So... So, how's the weather, you guys? I'm sorry, I'm running out of things to say. So, the weather's actually pretty weird here in Michigan. It's been getting cold and hot and gross and great, and it's some weird weather going on. Oh, hi there, Frozvoid, or Frozevoid, I think. I like Frozevoid better, so I'm gonna call you that. Cool. You can still get the, special prize. Yes, I will draw OCs. If you want to give me a link to your references, I'm going to take as many as I can. I might go... Yes, you can request OCs. You can request furries, ponies, anything but people. Anything but people, because people are not my specialty. I can make them into furries. Aw, cute Philly RD in a box. I'm gonna do my best to do that for you. New. Also, the turkey gobbling contest, I believe, is over. So someone want to bring Crown Prince over here so she can see this pic? I don't know if you can get a request, Compass Rose, after you didn't let me have a request. Still thinking about it. May or may not happen. Hey, you're from Michigan too. Awesome. Gander buddies. Let's see what's happening in the Discord. Oh, I got tagged for some reason. Ah, it's not responding again. Oh well. I can get rid of this tab. Just the Wacom Desktop Center. It's not very important. Alright, who mentioned me? I don't know. Maybe no one mentioned me. It was probably an at everyone again. Oh, it was a message? I don't know. Maybe I didn't get mentioned after all. That's sad. Oh well. Stuff happens. Alright. RD Philly in a box. Here goes nothing. Yeah, I thought there was an add everything too, so yeah. So you can request your own OCs. You can do really whatever you want. Except nothing that's not G-rated, because I'm not going to get in trouble for messing up this. So I'm going to be taking requests for the next hour and possibly longer. But I'm going to get off at definitely before 8, because I'm going to be a moderator for Raccoon Brazillo's stream. So let's see how we're going to do this. And all these requests will be posted on DeviantArt, and if there are none I got to, you can contact me through DeviantArt. These are only for HAHCon or stream members only. So if you watch the stream, you are allowed to do it. You're allowed to get a request. That didn't make much sense at first. It wasn't at everyone. Oh, hi, Ryder. I really liked your stream from what I saw. You're a very good animator. And sure, I will draw your OC after I'm done drawing this picture for Adam Odyssey. And I'm going to... One of the links didn't really work so well, so... Oh, bad head. So yeah, I'm making a box. I don't draw boxes much. My sister did draw a picture of Heartwarmer MOP, also known as Little Lovey. Drew a picture of him in a box. I draw young pony snouts really weirdly. They look a lot like the Jersey Devil I drew, the baby Jersey Devil I drew, which is not what I was going for, but you know, that's what happens. Hi there, Mario McChopsky. Are you here for HAHCon? Okay, whoa, you guys are gonna have to slow down a bit. I'm only one person. But if stuff really does not work out, I'm pretty sure I can get C Rose to help me. I hope this is what you wanted, Adam. So you can't post links? It's your profile picture, so I'll probably do a bust of it. So, okay. It's okay if the lag is, but yeah, I know the lag is pretty bad. I'm not the best streamer out there, but I was able to, I think they accepted me because they're like, yeah, better than nothing. I like interacting with the other people. Uh-oh, Compass Rose is mad. Everyone, hey, dock away! Prepare for takeoff! Abandon ship!
It's alright, I can do some requests, it's cool. No more than 20. I meant 10.
That was Compass Rose. Everybody give her a hand. Yeah. No, I am not only taking requests for ponies. I am taking animals, furries, but well, not humans. So if you are trying to request a human, you can request a human, but Compass Rose will have to do with that, and it will not be anytime soon. And thank you. I'm happy that you like my channel. Eventually, I'm going to do a collab with a furry friend of mine. We're about the same age. So yeah, is what derpy. And thank you for clapping. Thank you, Ryder, for the hand. It means a lot. But I have hooves, so maybe Lyra would like it. So, anyone find Crown Prince yet? I mean, come on, this is starting to get ridiculous. Cause if I leave the stream, she probably is gonna think I'm annoying her again. Cause I think I get on her nerves. Oh, now she looks like she's screaming in horror. What, Rainbow Dash, have you seen? So I fixed that. Because as I said before, I'm a nervous one drawer. I don't have shaky hands or anything, but I do push hard on the pen tool. So if these lines are looking a little too thick for you, it's okay. For now, I'm going to do the ink for all these pictures. And I will do the coloring a little later. Because I want to get as many of these done. Or at least a sketch. And I can always... And if you guys can help me or not, you can help me out by sending links also to DeviantArt when the stream is over. So, do you think I should go over my time? Because whatever happens, I'm not going over my time over 2 hours because I want to help out Raccoon Mazzillo. Because I'm going to be a moderator. Even though I swear a lot, I'm going to make sure they don't swear. Because we're worried that even though it's a PG stream, something bad's probably going to happen. Or not a PG stream, a G stream. A G stream. Even worse. I mean better. Even... Hiccup. Oop. Let's see what's been here. Okay, let me look for you real quick. This might take a sec. Oh, there we go. Who drew this? Aw, this is cute. I wish I'd take a... I'm gonna take a picture of this and I don't know where I'm gonna upload it, but it's a really nice picture that my mom drew. So I'm gonna show you that. What is your name again? Tadimatsu. Yep, I got that right. Let's search for you. I think I found you. Is this you? I'm gonna give you a watch. Cause I'm a nice guy. My DeviantArt, if you just look up Ravenhoof, that should be one of the first things to pop up if you just search it on Google or something. And it's just Ravenhoof, no blue. The Ravenhoof blue was because YouTube requires that you have a last name. Or at least it did for me. And I'm like, I don't want a last name. So I was like, Ravenhoof blue, because I'm blue. Okay, that's not working well. Yes, that is my DA. That is very great. So, Ryder, do you have a DeviantArt? I'd like to check it out. You're a pretty cool guy. And sorry, Rainbow Dash, I haven't gotten a chance to finish you yet. Oh, that's weird. That looks weird. Let's fix that box. I don't want it to look like she's part of the box. Not my best pick, but you know, it's pretty good considering it's going to be unfinished for a few minutes. I'm going to make a new file. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, just made the new file. So, this is going pretty well. I was a little nervous at first. Not so scared anymore. What's happening in the glitch chat room? Oh, pin. Yeah, that's a pretty smart. It said for the panelists to test their streams at least half an hour before they go live. I think that's a smart idea. Ryder Animations. I don't know why I feel like I've heard of you somewhere, but yeah. Aw, thanks. Alright, next picture is Angela Seacrest. It's a little blurry, but I think I can get something out of this. I don't do ponies front facing very well, so forgive me. So I'm not going to at all, because I am that type of person who avoids things instead of going directly to them. Oops, too high snout. I usually draw my characters in a 3/4 way. I'll show you a picture of some of my characters that other people have drawn for me as more like thank you gifts, because I don't ask for requests as much as I do. I'm still waiting for some requests from 2016, February 2016, and I'm going to call out those people eventually. But some of them are inactive, so I don't think it's my fault or their fault. Let's see. Oops. Hi there, dude. I fucking suck. Oh, I'm sorry. I swore. Ah. Good night. And it's okay if it's not a link. Very welcome. Yes, Cherry, you can be next. Just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna make all these sketches and finish them up maybe tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow because I got some stuff to do. Because I'm gonna be hanging out with my best buddy. Yes, everything is free. These are no commissions. These are requests, an entirely different story. If I were doing commissions, they would be paid in DeviantArt points, which are equivalent to a few cents or a few pence. I believe that's what they're called. They're very cheap, I would say, because I want to be nice. And I don't want to do it for ow! Ah, man, Compass Rose threw something at me.
Honest mistake.
That hurt. I think I'm gonna get a concussion. Horrible person sometimes, but I like her all the same. Okay, your OC has glasses. Let me go to your channel. Why is the message retracted? What'd I do? Go to channel. I'm gonna see what your OC looks like. I am very nearsighted and small things are very blurry. Okay, now I can see your characters. See, this looks pretty good. So, I'm gonna work on this for you. Hey, Compass. Wanna see this?
Yeah,
Wanna give your very painful artist critique?
Give me this. Who are we drawing?
We are not drawing a canon character. We're drawing Angela Seacrest.
Angela Seacrest. Okay.
She's an OC.
That's
There
nice.
she is.
Oh, it's cute.
So Compass Rose approves of your OC.
I like the color scheme.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it's kind of like Twilight's Mane, but a little different. I know, that was an error, so
I'll
don't
show you.
laugh at me.
No,
No,
I
this
got
is
how
this.
you make Twilight.
Oh, Compass Rose. Compass Rose, you're kind of biased here, considering that you draw in a style more similar to Clone High. Than,
No, I don't. Not anymore.
Oh. This
There.
is...
You can do that.
What is this? Man, looks like an afro, man. Work on your drawing.
It's a sketch. Usually always perfect.
Okay, let's clean this up a bit.
Fresh flowers.
Oh, this is gonna take forever. Forget it. I'm just gonna do what I know best and get this away with the eraser tool, because this is annoying. And now she's bald again. Beautiful. I wonder if I'm on the hub. I'm not gonna check right now. Oh, I'm not on the live dashboard anymore, am I? Yeah, I can do that, Cherry Pie. And, okay, your name of your character is Artistic Dawn. That's a nice name. But I will not abbreviate it because that might get a little bit too political with a few people. Or angry and such. Not political, but, you know. People are considering whether or not we use AD. this looks alright. And this is just a sketch for now. I may... You know what? I'm gonna be nice and ink it. Zoom it in. And that was ugly. Told you, nervous jar, thick lines, you gotta deal with it. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Is it back? Is it back? I am not having this stream drop again.
Did the stream drop again?
It's back. All right. Yeah, I've told you I'm not the best streamer. This thing has dropped a lot. Rest in spaghetti? No, rest in peas. Doesn't make sense. Alright. Okay. Let's continue this. Hope no more messes happen. Let's take that off. Okay, there we go. There's the ear. It's kind of big. I'm gonna shrink it. I make characters with big ears. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But it happens, and if it happens, it happens. I usually go back to fix it later. And I haven't decided what color I'm gonna make these outlines yet when I'm done. But no request will be finished on this day. It will be inked, but it will not be completely, totally colored finished at all, because that will take much too long. No, it looks pretty good. And it's gonna look kind of weird like this, cause okay, there are lines going down. Looks a little like a mod now. Darn it. Oh, now it looks like Joan of Arc from Clone High. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna keep this picture. But it is done for now. I don't want to destroy this thing. It's a good picture, I guess. But, you know, it's kind of scaring me a little bit. That's a good year. That's good. You're a P? Beautiful. Oh, my nose. Oh. Oh, crud. OBS lost connection. Okay, I know I lost connection now. OBS kept on losing connection. Alright, it's back. It's back, everyone. It's back. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, that gets getting a little annoying. So I think OBS is a little angry at me right now. Yep, encoding overload. Considering turning down video settings or using a faster encoding, you said, "Too bad this one worked yesterday or Thursday. I'm gonna keep up with it." Huh? Rarity did kill a pony. That's interesting. Let's hope my stream helps. Okay. I don't care. I don't care if it's bad. That's just not gonna happen. Alright, let's. Oops, wrong link. Alright, who's next? I don't care if scan to computer isn't activated. That's just gonna be how it is. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Yes, you are next. What's the name of your OC again? I've got really bad memory. Yes, you are correct. But it doesn't matter right now because I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Yeah, I'm a better singer than that, but you know, sometimes you just gotta exaggerate. Sonia. Okay. Found it. And we made it. Oh, that, I guess I didn't make it so that it was muted. I'm subscribing to you, Cherry. You deserve it. Thank you. I like the fact that you like my singing. No, Discord is not messing with the stream. I am so sorry. And I know there's a delay, so this is going to show up really late. But no, Discord is not messing with the stream. Maybe Discord, the chat room is messing with the stream, but I don't think Discord himself is messing with the stream. And I've said the word stream too many times. So, I'm gonna take this ref that I have. Let's have some variety and have it face this way. And I'm gonna make it a profile view. Well, and yeah, that looks actually pretty good. Discord is not run by Discord. I'm sorry, but it's true. Yo, Compass, what you eating? What are you eating? Compass is eating a burrito and I am so hungry right now, but I will not stop to eat because I need to finish these requests. Also, I'm not allowed to eat in this room. Family rule. Okay. You're a pretty good artist, Cherry. You did draw this, right? Yeah, I think you did. What program do you use? Oh, hi, White Shadow. I have no idea what I'm doing and I think I'm messing up, but you know, that's what happens when you have to guess what you're drawing and when that's it. I'm not doing this and that. It's not facing this way anymore. This is too confusing. Okay, let's take this and we're gonna make it better. Yeah, I have a thing for making kind of large pony snouts. Look like they're Pinocchio. Oh. I really hope I'm drawing this character right. But, you know, changing the direction it goes is a little confusing for me. Because you have to use your imagination to do that. And it's something I'm good at using my imagination. But, you know, not that great. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, wait, what? Who's Photoshop now? Oh, you use Metabang Paint Pro. Yeah, I was considering using Metabang, but... Oh, okay, yeah. This is a little confusing because of the side I have to do. Let's skip ahead. Oh, that's how her hair goes. Alright, undo all this junk and... Yeah, that was an error. That's it. I gotta start this one over. This is a challenge. Alright. Giant eraser coming through. Wow. I like how it has a delay. Okay. I'm gonna do zips. ugly. And if anyone's new here, don't ask why I use a circle. I use a circle. Scarlet. Will I still have time? I'm allowed to go over if I want to. So I will. If I need to, I will go over. Yes, I will try to draw your fursona. I'm going to have to do Zip, and then I'm going to do the cat. Then I'm going to do you. Let me look at this. Scarlet Spectrum. Might be on the wrong DeviantArt. Embarrassing moments. Whatever, I do some dumb things sometimes, so yeah. Alright. Is this Zip? Hi. Yeah, I think I found it. Alright, but let's finish Cherry's penalty first. Because I messed that up. I'm like, I effed that one up. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, some of my favorite musicians. I'm, I'm a girl. It's okay. Sorry, I'm rated G right now, so no Yandere, Yandere. I can't pronounce it, but I can't do it because we are in a G rated stream. And no, I've been asked if I'm a girl or a guy before. One time, yeah, it was when I was a bit younger, and it was kind of embarrassing, but it was kind of funny. And I won't do the ink for this one because I'm starting to run. I'm not really running out of time, but you know what I mean. So I am allowed to go over if there's a lot of traffic. Yeah, I draw my horses with more of a cartoony style going to them. Nothing like Assassin Monkey or Denny Vixen, but you know, my own thing. It's I draw snouts relatively big. So if you're not liking that, I can try and tone it down a bit, but it's not gonna end very well. There, so that I don't erase this whole bit that I did. I'm just gonna use that soft eraser. Wonder if I can do this. No, I'm not doing that. That's weird. Alright, Control Z, that was a dumb idea. Try it one more time. No, that was a dumb one too. Yes, I will draw your OC. And I'm sorry I didn't answer your question, Adam. My one of my favorite musicians. Um I like my I don't know if you mean brony musicians or not, because I like all the mainstream brony musicians basically, which is a lame answer, but you know, that's sometimes what happens. And I also like most alternative rock bands because I just do. So I like Coldplay, the Strumbellas. Yes, I like the Strumbellas. I know you think they sound horrible, but I like them. I like I don't know what I think of Adele. I don't really like any of the mainstream music at all because they all sound the same. Oh, thanks. So, let me see your hat real quick. That sounded weird. Let me see your hat real quick. Yeah, I think I can manage. Man, you guys need a lot more subscribers. So, what am I gonna do now? I'm drawing zip. Okay, I have horrible memory. There's that one, and there's the box dash. I'm not gonna ink these from now on, because stuff is getting late, and I'm starting to get a little tired, and I want to get as many of these done. I hope you can hear me, because I wasn't talking in my microphone very much that time. So, we're gonna start with Zip. Zip has a hairstyle similar to what I'm used to drawing, so this will be pretty simple. I won't have to look at the reference as much as I had to look. Okay, I like that mane. That's cool. And if anyone wants, I will show you some of my characters. I have a lot of characters. I hit triple digits in 2015. Well, no, I hit triple digits actually in 2014, but, yeah, what's this? Just a pop-up. Okay, good. Oh, hi, Lucky. Nice to see you again, or nice to read you again. What's happening in the chat? Whoa, 128 new messages. Three what? Why? No, I don't. My sister's trying to get me to cut off the stream early, but I'm like, she did say that it's almost 6 o'clock, but I am allowed to keep going if I have an audience, and I think I have an audience. Are you an audience, or are you robots? Answer me.
We are an audience.
Ugh, bad mouth, bad mouth. Oops, wrong link. Feedback, and they're probably llamas. I might ink this one because I'm not liking how it looks in the pencil right now, because this is a really rough sketch. This is like the roughest of the rough. Diamond in the rough. I can't think of any more rough jokes. You might be a robot. And I will keep going. All right. We voted to keep going. And Oaken Shield, it's okay if you're a robot. Robots are people too. Yeah, I'm gonna ink this. I don't like how it's looking in pencil, so inking it goes. I'm gonna try as hard as I can not to push down as hard as a crazy. And that looks like a camel. We're not drawing camels, we're drawing ponies. So, like I said, I'm gonna take a tiny break from requests, and I'm going to show some pictures that I drew a little earlier, including part of my Pokemon challenge, which was to draw as many evolutions of Pokemon in a week as I could, which wasn't that many. And my sister was supposed to help me with it, but she kind of stopped, and we chose which Pokemon we would do. We got to about the original 150. So I'm gonna show you what we did for that. I haven't uploaded any of those on DeviantArt yet, so this is kind of an exclusive sort of preview. That's it. I'm using a smaller pen. I cannot stop holding down on this. It's getting on my nerves. And that looks like a freaking goat. Man, I can't do this at all. Jeez. Cats are people too. So I might go on for maybe a half hour or so. And if anyone wants to see some of my characters or the Pokemon collection, you can go ahead and see it. Hey, that looks pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Still looks a little like a donkey, but you know, sometimes you win, you lose. So keep that one pencil, keep that one inked, because the pencil looks like junk. Yeah, dogs too. Let me see what I was gonna do next. Okay, a cat with a box stuck on its head. Who's ready for that?
Everyone loves boxes today.
Oh, let's give her that pencil sketch. I'm gonna make this a little cartoony cat. Not that cartoony. I'm not gonna like break anatomy or anything like that. Like, I don't really have so much anatomy. But I'm gonna make this guy a little smaller. Not any smaller than this, of course, but you know. Now let's put the box on. I want him tilting his head, so let's make his neck do this. Yeah, as an artist, I don't talk as much on streams, as many might expect. I also, for those wondering, I'm not doing a face reveal anytime soon. I might do a fursuit face review, but not this one. I do draw with a tablet. I use a Wacom Intuos Draw. I did use Credo using a mouse for a little bit, but not for that long, because I was like, tablet's coming soon, so I think I'll be good. Yeah, I know that some of the art streamers didn't talk much. It made me kind of sad to see that so many people that I could have heard. But oh well, stuff happens. People don't feel like talking. I think the word of the day should be box. Hope this looks like a cat to you, because it sure as heck doesn't look like. There we go. Now that I've relieved the sketch, no. So, has anyone here read Crown Princess comic Sin Wolf? Like, that's just a question I have. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. And I'm like, why not read the... Huh. Punny. I'm not the best at puns, and when I make a pun, everyone cringes, so... yeah. If anyone... So, I'm going to close out Akrita for now. I need a break. And yes, the hat is going to be the next thing after I do a small art gallery show-off thing. Man, all these people are jabbering like little parrots. I minimized that, didn't I? Oh, did I close it by mistake? Oh, no, it's right there. So, I'm going to show you some of the pictures I've got of, not me, of stuff I've done in Krita earlier in the year. It's not the best, so have fun. Oh, wrong thing. Hopefully some of these will be a little bit blurry so that... I forgot these are going to be kind of blurry, so I'm going to have to describe to you what they will look like. And I'm happy some of them are blurry, because some of these are personal pictures, and I don't want people looking at me. Yet. Maybe if I'm at a convention... Alright, let's go to January 2017. January 2017, everybody! That was a... Ignore this. Ignore all of this. That's other stuff. Let's start at the very beginning, because that's a very good place to start. So, those are just, scripts from my... Or not scripts, stuff from my, thing. What's it called? My video. My first video. Literally called First Video for Fur. Also, for those wondering what type of microphone I'm using a blue Snowball. Oh, oops. Okay, let's look at Mr. Mole. Netflix did DVDs. I don't think that was the point of the joke. Let's close out one and... Okay, so there's an error, so we won't be able to see that. Sorry. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry, but that was not a good joke. Oh, some of my viewers left. That's okay. So I won't show anybody anything. Sorry for the inconvenience. So I'm gonna finish with requests. Let's do this guy. This the hat. So this silhouette's gonna look a little different because I use Autodesk for the silhouettes, and I did that on my Kindle. And I am kind of retiring from using my Kindle to make requests or really anything. Okay, see you in a sec, Ryder. Okay, hat time. Let's see this hat. I think I got this. Always start with a sketch, I say. Even though you don't always have to start with a sketch, because sometimes there's some things you're just not allowed to start with a sketch with. Drawing this cylinder, it reminds me too much of math. Way too much math. And because this is a silhouette, I'm going to do this one in color. So don't get jealous, because that's technically not my fault. Oh, slower down. That's okay. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. So, yeah, don't get jealous, because this is going to be pretty fun. Alright, it's bright yellow. Oops, I clicked on the thing again. It's a little bit of a brighter yellow. Yeah, this is more like it. What? Sorry, my sister gasped. Fear. So I was like, what? Okay, next color. Kind of an orangey red sort of thing going on here. Next, we have the brighter red. Oh, I put that in the wrong place. Go back to orangey red. Okay, and a kind of brownie thing going on here. Right there. Sorry I'm not talking, I'm kind of concentrating. Oh, I got Okay, I'm back. That was weird and kind of scary, so... okay. Okay, it's back! It is back! Okay, it's back. What's it called? I'm sorry. I'm not feeling so up to this right now. My Wi-Fi went out. For those wondering. I don't want to... Okay, back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, right. That was kind of weird. Never thought that was gonna happen. Whoa. That looks pretty weird on my analytics. Uh, okay, Class Calico. Good night. So I'm gonna cut this short relatively soon because, as I said, I want to have enough time to check out my buddy. So let's go to the rules. Okay, so what is the land of crumpets? Well, I was guessing it was Britain. Okay, I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, I have until 8:30. Hmm. Starting to get kind of tired. Anyone else tired? Okay, I get that. I get that I need to eat at some time. I just don't know what to eat. And I'm a vegetarian, so whatever you guys suggest, it better not be a burger or something. Whoa, it's midnight? Dang. I hate time zones. That's right, you live in Germany, Lucky. Okay. What are you going to cook? No answer. Okay. Well, that's right, there's a delay. Oh, man. That was embarrassing. So, Lucky, how is it in Germany? It sounds pretty cool. I am going to a event sponsored by U of M for something called German Day, and I'm learning, and I know some German. Guten Tag, Herr Lucky, or Guten Abends, Herr Lucky. I don't know what time it is where you are. I'm gonna guess it's about, I'd say 12:25. That's what it is in America. Really? Spaghetti? Okay, I like spaghetti. So, I might take a break, or I might end the stream. I did as many requests as I could, which is pretty good. Yeah, I thought it was Abend. No, I don't know. It's just that you've been saying spaghetti all, like, week. And now you've made Frostboy hungry. Yeah. I don't use the 24-hour system, but I do write my dates in a European way, which can sometimes get confusing for other people. So, for example, today I would put down 4/3/2017. And it does look like it's April the 3rd, but no, it's actually March the 4th. Pacific time? Okay. That means you're 3 hours away. Wow. And for me, it's 6, good old Eastern time, which is all I'm used to. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from the art because my back's starting to hurt a little bit. Let's see what's happening in the chat, the other chat. And it looks like we weren't able to get Miss Prince over, so I'll just have to send her the picture a little later. Okay, I don't care about the roleplay right now. Your month day. I go by day, month, year. That's all I learned. But, you know, when you have a German teacher who's not from Germany, stuff can get pretty confusing. That's a good way to save your files. 2330. That's right, because you're... So, time is very annoying. I wish Cloud Cuckoo Country a nice day, and he was like, I'm going to bed. And I was like, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Time zones. So, I might take a little break to get a snack or something to drink. And I have no idea what you're talking about now. End of story. My stream can never decide if it wants to be healthy or not. It's always like, I'll be healthy, not. So, I might have to cut the stream short pretty soon. Very welcome. I like... I think I like pie better. But it depends on what type of pie we're talking about. If we're talking about apple pie, then I like pie better. But if we're talking about a pound cake, I like cake better. Thank you. Aw, thanks. Heh. Is it chimichanga or chimichurri? It's none of them. It's chimichurri according to Compass Rose, but you know, we can't always take her suggestions seriously. Well, I guess Lenny Vase is kind of G-rated. I don't know. It means so many different things. Let's focus on the G-rated stuff for now. Me? Well, I don't know if I can do that. You see, I'm really shy and I have trouble voicing different characters. It's very difficult for me. I don't know why.
Can I try?
Mm-mm.
Can I try?
Mm-mm. Compass Rose wants to try. Should we give her a chance? Thanks. Aww.
Well, someone just said yes.
That was Mom.
Shall I?
Alright, Compass Rose is going to give a try. See you, Rosebud. Alright, Compass, who are you gonna do?
I'm Fluttershy.
Anyone hear that? It was kind of quiet. Should she do a louder character? Soup's on, every pony. That was good. What did you guys think of that?
What'd you guys think of that? I'm not from the South, so it's really hard, okay?
They're gonna get it soon because of the delay. The chat's kind of awkward here.
Because we're apples forever, apples together, we're family, but so much more. Because we're apples to the core. Human is fascinating.
Ow! Sorry, that was not my microphone or my computer. That was me. I kind of got a little squashed. Is it a furry?
It's supposed to be a pony.
Oh, it's cute. So that was pretty fun. Sorry, I keep running out of things to say. I might have to leave pretty soon, but that was a pretty fun go.
Rose thorns are falling on the ground. We can't be happy, gonna keep. Let's clap our Ravenhoof like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's sweet and novel with the bookworm and let me bloom bouquet for you. Let's hug the red blue roses and we can't recall. The skies is here fire, please go fly away with me. And my name is Campus Rose, but I am vanity. Nothing high is red fanatic and so skippers near what I surprise head down.
Yeah, I think if they do HAHCon again next year, I think I'm gonna try and sign up as early as I can. So I'm gonna keep on bugging Crown Prince about when the applications are again, because I asked her maybe 2 times too many, which is 2. Well, thank you very much for coming to my stream. I'm going to have to leave very soon, if not right away. If you have any more questions, just stick around. And
Can I say something?
bye, Felicia. You're
You want me to shut up now, don't you?
Why, thank you, Adam. Thank you, Ryder. Aw, thank you. Lucky. How often do I stream? I try to stream once a week on Fridays or Saturdays. If I have enough time, I will stream randomly in the middle of the week. I want to stream once a week, but because of school and other things, I am not always able to. No, I do not always do requests. Usually I have commissions open year round, but around, the holidays, my birthday, I do requests. Yes, I know what circles are. I have actually had to draw a circle as a request. It was awesome. His name was Eugene. My birthday is it's in April, so it's coming up really soon. If you watch me on DeviantArt, I will usually make a few posts very close to my birthday, so you will be able to get the gist of it. I would rather not say my birthday on here, but it is in April, so barely a month from now.
$2,000? I can't buy that. Let's pay $2,000 for that.
Really? Well, technically for my project for school, I am doing a very big animation project, but I won't be able to stream the whole thing, obviously, because I take breaks. And cool, I kind of want a fursuit too. And if you want, you can make your own fursuit. It's actually relatively simple. It takes quite a bit of work, but it has a very simple thing. You just really need some foam, fur. There's a special way to make eyes. And we didn't spend nearly as much as you would spend to pay for a fursuit just to get the fur and the foam, and I'm currently making my own suit. Gonna wear it to Great Lakes HAHCon. Because it's the closest convention to me. Even though it's not that close, it's in Holland, Michigan. That would be cool. Since I'm a relatively new fursuit crafter, like I haven't even finished my suit yet, I barely started it, I will not be able to make a suit. But maybe when I get a little more experience, maybe, just maybe, I might be one of those fursuit sellers. Who is my favorite subscriber? Oh my. I don't know how to answer that. I don't have one. See, I like all my subscribers equally. Where do you get materials for a fursuit? You can get them at Joann's, Michael's. You can get them off Amazon. It's very simple. You see, fur is available in the fabric section of Joann's, and you can get the foam in the Joann's. Even though when I found the foam, it's like they're trying to hide it from me. It was like in the most obscure corner in the whole store. For eyes, there is a ha 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 ha. That's not funny. Yeah, that's not funny, doll. let's go back to see what's happening here. How did I become a furry and a brony? I became a brony actually when my sister, she was bored and she looked up MLP on Wikipedia. There goes my tablet. She looked up MLP on Wikipedia and she began reading the article aloud, and she was all like, and then when she mentioned Tartarus, I was like, oh, I need to watch this. I need to watch this now. And so I watched it over a break, and it was pretty good. Didn't like it. I didn't know how much I liked it. I was like, it's pretty good. And then it got better as I kept watching it, and that's how I became a brony. Now, how I became a furry is a little more complicated. You see, I've always liked anthro animals since I was really young. All my characters are anthropomorphic animals. Like, Raven Fox is a anthrop animal. Oh, and yeah, my favorite. So, my favorite animated animal movie is a tie between Zootopia, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Sing was kind of a meh, but I don't think Piper counts because it's a short. But I'm not really sure. But Fantastic Mr. Fox and Zootopia are definitely on the top. Sing was okay, but it could be better. Favorite brony and pony in the show. My favorite brony is Crown Prince and Animated James. I like pretty much all the animators, and I also like what's his name? I'm Viva Reverie. Even though I did bump into, even though he did nearly knock me over. I also, my favorite pony from the show is, I think it's Pinky. I don't know why I like her so much. She's just a great character. And I believe she has a lot of character growth over the years. And also, I have been a brony since 2015, just for those wondering. So, this is my second year. Maybe it was late 2014. I think it was late 2014. Wow, time does fly. So, it was November 2014 that I became a brony. Yeah. Do I like furry dance contests or furry dancers? I have never been to a furry dance contest, and so I am considering doing a fursuit dance video of my own, so I find it interesting. So, yeah. Oh, cool, Adam. See? Now I don't feel as much as a newbie as I did before, but that's okay. I guess Starlight Glimmer's an okay character in the show, but I don't really care about her that much. She's kind of a meh. So, the season that just ended was season 6, right? Because I get mixed up. I'm the one who thought that A Friend Indeed was in season 3, so don't trust me on any of this. Okay, I'll look them up. Let's close that thing out. Oh, don't tell me my Wi-Fi went. Oh, it didn't go out. Uh-oh, not responding. Oh well. Do I know Prince whatever? No, I do not. How many subscribers did I have before this stream? I think I had 15 or 14.
How many do you have now?
Okay, I'll remember to look these guys up. Yeah. There's some pretty cool furries from Michigan, you know, the ones who founded the Great Lakes HAHCon, and there's the Ranting Griffin. I think that's his name. I hope that's his name. That could be embarrassing if I messed up. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's pretty good. I'm watching it with this volume off so that it doesn't disturb the stream, but, you know, watching it silent actually I think makes it better so far. Okay, that was pretty great. Well, I've almost been streaming for 3 hours now. So I'm gonna close it up pretty soon. Maybe in 2 minutes. So I hope you all had a nice time. This was pretty fun. As I said, this was my first ever panel, and judging by what you guys are saying, I think I'm gonna do it again. But hopefully I can schedule another stream sometime soon. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow because I'm seeing a friend. And so I hope you had a nice time. And my panel next year, I'm going to try and hope for another panel to open up. And I'm going to try and have it at around the same time because I'll probably still be taking my music lessons, and I'll probably still be around that same time again. But thank you so much for coming, and Ravenhoof out.